Hi everyone! In this video we will graph a linear equation by plotting points. Graph the line by plotting the points y equals x halves minus 6. To graph this, let's start by finding a couple of points that fall on the line. Since this is already solved for y, it'll be really easy just to pick a couple of points for x and then solve the equation that way. It'll go much faster. I also see the x is being divided by 2, so it'll be even more faster if we pick some numbers that are evenly divisible by 2, which are evens or 0. So let's make a small table here of x and y, and we'll pick just 3 points to substitute in for x. So I'm going to do 0 because it's my favorite. Let's pick an even number like 2 and negative 2 just to see what we get. Let's do some scratch work off to the side. By substituting 0 in for x, we'll get y equals 0 divided by 2 minus 6, y equals 0 minus 6, which makes y equal negative 6. So we get negative 6 here. If we want to write this as the ordered pair, we would write 0, negative 6. And we'll graph that in a moment. Let's go ahead and do some more scratch work for the other 2 points. By substituting 2 in for x, we get y equals 2 divided by 2 minus 6, which gives us y equals 1 minus 6, so y equals negative 5. So the y-coordinate when x equals 2 is negative 5, and we can write the ordered pair 2, negative 5. Let's go ahead and substitute negative 2 in. When we substitute negative 2, we get y equals negative 2 divided by 2 minus 6, so y equals negative 1 minus 6, or y equals negative 7. So the y-coordinate when x equals negative 2 is negative 7, or we can write this as the ordered pair negative 2, negative 7. Let's go ahead and plot all these points. We'll start with 0, negative 6. We start at the origin, and the first number or coordinate tells us which direction to go left and right. Since it's 0, that means I don't go left or right. But from there, I'm going to now move down negative 6 in the y direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's my first point. Now let's go ahead with the next one, 2, negative 5. So I'm going to move from the origin 2 to the right in the x direction, and then move down negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's my next point. My last point is negative 2, negative 7. So from the origin, I move in the x direction negative 2 units, and then in the y direction, negative 7 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my next one. I could keep going and find more points, but 3 is sufficient. I'm going to use a straight edge now to try and make my line as neat as possible to connect all of these points together. And there we go. This is our equation graphed on the rectangular coordinate system. And now we're all done.